How would you encourage families and students to go about their own personal development during this time? So the school, in this case, has met them where they're at, and there's this team element of how you all are approaching it. But education doesn't happen solely in the context of school. How are you encouraging families and students in particular?
Yeah, some of it is like very practical advice, right? And depending on their home situation, the number of kids and the space in the household, it varies how it gets implemented. But we were very, very clear with parents. We said, look, you need to dedicate a space in your home where your child is going to be online.
Interesting.
Right. Dedicate the space. So we know that when Jamal or Nia is sitting at this table, that they're in school, and we're not going to go running through the house and make all kinds of noise. They're in school. So dedicate a space, and then create a schedule. And don't have the schedule begin at 8:05 when school begins. Have it begin when they get up. Have the schedule include school, right? But include the time before school, which means what time are we getting up? What time are we brushing teeth, taking showers, eating breakfast so that we can be ready at 8:05 or 8:30, right? And then include the time beyond school, right? What time are we allotting for breaks? What time are we allotting for fun? What time are we allotting and dedicating to doing homework,
Yes.
right? So really practical things that we sort of suggested for parents. And then fundamentally, this whole notion that you're not in it alone. That if you are struggling, we are there to help. To the extent that we can, we will meet you where you are and try and get you where you need to be. So there's no need to be at home and be frustrated and feel like you've been abandoned or forgotten. We are thinking of you, and if you reach out to us, we will do our best to help, right? So we are in this together. So the strength that comes from unity, And then fundamentally, I think, and I'll probably have to commend a whole bunch of people who I don't see, because I know the reason to some degree this is working out as well as it is because there are people out there standing in the gap for our parents.
Sure.
Right? They're grandparents who are just coming in to watch kids.
Yeah.
There are neighbors and aunts and uncles and aunts and uncles, right? And cousin so-and-so who's like, I got a couple of hours, I'm gonna come in and make sure your kids are okay. There are people providing meals. There are people, helping with washing clothes. And those things make the effort more bearable, right? Because it shows, again, the resilience of the community, right? That we are stronger together, right, than we are apart.